on digital radio, on the app, on your smart speaker, on Twitter, YouTube, Twitch.tv, and Facebook.
The Sports Cast. Expect the unexpected.
The update presented by the Sports Cast.
May 17th, 2024. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to all our channels, YouTube, Twitch, X, and Apple Podcast. You can also listen to us on your smart speaker. If you're listening on Apple Podcast, please leave a rating and a review. It will help us out tremendously. We're also on online radio. You can visit our website, thesportscast.net. Also, follow us on X at the Sportscast1 and check out our app, the Sportscast, in the iOS. Big news this morning. Who would have thought Scotty Scheffler would have gotten arrested and then playing golf at the same day? Maybe Ray can help us iron this out.
Just be careful who you run into in Louisville. You know, he didn't know, man. He didn't know.
It was 6:30 in the morning. It's really early.
He didn't know. But hey, the law is the law, though. You know. Woo!
Exactly. You can't run over cops. Apparently, he ran over a cop. I was reading, but
yes, he did. And I think the owner of the golf course had to bail him out.
Oh,
so yeah. So he's here's his bail. Yeah, man, that's just embarrassing. But look, man, if it was me, I would have, what would have happened if I did something like that, I would, hell, mama, come get me out of jail. But
I gotta play golf, got tea time at 10:30 in the morning.
But they're just gonna write this off, man. Come on.
Obviously more details is gonna happen. But before we go into sports news, Ray, how you been? How was this past week? Why are you wearing a Warriors beanie?
Cause I represent, man. I'm excited. The women's, we got our WNBA team, the Valkyries, coming to the chase. And I'm Bay all day. I represent, even though they're not in the playoffs. I'm still going, I'm Warriors to the heart. But I'm loving what I'm in the playoffs, man. It's been amazing playoffs.
Good playoffs. Who would have thought? People thought, hey, we needed the Warriors for the ratings. No, Minnesota is bringing the ratings.
They're doing good. They're doing good, but I still got Denver to win that, though. But we'll talk about that.
Anyways, before we start into sports, we got a word from our sponsors. Are you ready to accelerate your wealth and secure your family's legacy? Introducing VictorRocho.com, your cash acceleration insurance expert. At VictorRocho.com, we bring accountability to wealth creation inspired by Proverbs 13:22. Your family's financial future matters to us. Experience the power of debt-free life, our innovative insurance solution that not only protects but builds cash value over time. As your cash value grows, say goodbye to debt incrementally and watch your savings soar for a worry-free retirement, all without spending any extra money. With debt-free life, you're not just securing your future, you are creating a lasting legacy for your family, achieving financial freedom and retiring with tax-favored income. Visit VictorRocho.com for more information. That's VictorRocho.com, where accountability meets prosperity. Your greatest asset is you. You can visit VictorRocho.com for any financial advice, especially you players that just got into the NFL. Even though you came in with $1 million already, contact Victor Rocho Money. How you can spread that wealth to your kids, possibly your grandkids. I know Kirk Cousins can do that. Generational wealth, but which we'll get to Kirk Cousins a little bit later on. Last night, as we mentioned a little bit earlier in the show, the T-Wolves, who lost 3 in a row against the Nuggets, came back. I didn't think they were going to come back, but this guy, the Ant-Man, He scored
Ooh,
27 points.
27. Ooh,
The highest game. Timberwolves forced a game 7 after the dominant victory over the Nuggets, 115-70. That was a blowout. And Jokic only had 22 points.
9
Oh my
rebounds.
gosh. I mean, Ray, what the heck is going on? You think Denver's going to win in 6?
It's playoffs, man. They didn't want to get sweet. They didn't want to get sweet, especially the year that the Timberwolves had. And honestly, I didn't want to see them. This is what NBA playoff is all about, man. You're not over yet until
The fat lady sings?
Exactly. But it makes it, Denver, come on, Denver's gonna win, but you got to make I like this because who knows, maybe they'll win the next game. Hey Reaver, what's going on, buddy?
Which Minnesota has done before the
Yes.
first 2 games in Denver.
Yes, yeah. So it's not over with yet, man. I've seen where people you'd be surprised, man. I'll never forget a long time ago when the Warriors was a 6th seed and they played Dallas, and everybody said, that's the we believe movement, and the Warriors came back and beat Dallas. So you never know, man. You never know. But that was long. That was history. But I still got the Nuggets. But we'll see.
You're a Joker fan, aren't you?
You got to respect the Joker. You got to respect his game. I respect his game. I also respect Luke. I respect respect
Jamal
the game.
Murray.
Yeah.
Doesn't Jamal Murray and Jokic remind you of the Kobe and Shaquille O'Neal tandem? Is that kind of similar?
In a way, yeah. Yeah, but they're doing it works.
It's working out.
Yeah.
So as I said before, the MVP Joker missed all 4 of his 3-point attempts. Denver shot an abysmal 30.2% from the floor and became the first team to score 70 or fewer points in the playoffs since the Grizzlies in 2016. That was with Mike Conley, by the way.
Yeah.
There's no dominant team in the playoffs so far. Maybe Boston, but what do you think is going to happen next game?
Denver.
I think so.
Win. Yeah, Denver's gonna win.
This is gonna be the most anticipated game.
It was embarrassing because right now, the news and everybody, the bloggers, everybody's talking smack,
speculating,
and that you got to admit that was a tail whooping they got. They got taken to the woodshed, man. This kid, good Lord. You can't let this kid do that to you. Anthony. Everybody,
Ant-Man, they call him.
Yeah, the Ant-Man. My good buddy, my best friend, Ant-Man. He sent me a tweet talking about the Ant-Man, and I said, yeah, they had a good game. They embarrassed, and they exposed the Nuggets. But I think Denver's going to come back and win it.
Denver's going to come back. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I think it's 50-50, Ray, to be honest.
50,
this
50.
Minnesota team has won in Denver before. And it's funny because they put a little stamp on this series. Like, whoever wins their first home game will turn the series around, which was the Nuggets. So I don't know if that's a good indicator for them.
Yeah.
Because it was only away teams winning.
I know.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I think I've seen that before. There was another series, but anyways, we'll see what happens. Game 7, and we'll get into predictions a little bit later in the show of who Ray has with the Knicks and Pacers, but we'll wait till the end. As we I'll put this video before our next segment.
Guys.
Dude, step back. Back up.
I'm back. I'm back.
Your game 1, right?
Yeah, that's a 15. Okay.
Guys.
What do we tell you?
I'm staying back.
Here's the thing. Right now, he's going to jail.
Okay.
He's going to jail. and it ain't nothing you can do about it. Period. There's nothing you can do about it.
Okay.
Okay. Now, do you have
First,
a question?
I'm media. I'm a
Okay,
reporter. Okay.
okay.
So that's all.
That's fine.
I just want to make sure that's
Okay,
known.
but you need to step
No
back
problem.
over here now.
No problem. You got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Ain't nothing you can do about it. He's a famous golfer. I don't care, sir. There ain't nothing you can do about it. He coming to jail.
I don't know who he is, but anyways, that was world number one golfer Scotty Scheffler that was arrested and charged with a felony and other counts this morning. Because he was outside the PGA Championship in Louisville, Kentucky, after allegedly injuring a police officer while trying to drive past the scene of a fatal crash. Scheffler was charged with a felony second-degree assault on a police officer, along with lesser charges of third-degree criminal mischief, reckless driving, and disregarding signals from officers directing traffic. Even though I heard they were allowing players to go in, he was then released from jail, Ray, and returned to the Valhalla Golf Course for the second round of the tournament. Shortly after 10 a.m., he struck his first tee shot of the day, earning a round of applause from the crowd and birdied the first hole. Unbelievable day for Scotty Scheffler.
Look here, man. I'm not giving this guy a pass. Okay, when you're driving in any vehicle and you see police lights, you need to slow down. You have to follow the rules of the road just like anybody else. So I'm sorry, and he hit a cop. Sorry, he was
injured.
He don't get a pass, man. I don't care who you are. Don't care who you are.
But he's the number one golfer in the world, Ray.
It don't matter who you are. You're not above the law. Nobody is above the law. We need to respect our authorities. You don't run them over. Sorry. No excuse. No excuse.
It's been a tough summer for athletes. First was Rasheed Rice, now Scotty Scheffler. I don't know what's going on.
Look, when I get in my car, guess what? I follow the rules of the road. Okay. Good job. He can hit a ball with a stick because he doesn't look too bright. That's my good buddy Rock.
Show. Make sure you visit him on YouTube. What's funny because there are a lot of trolls this morning saying, "Hey, the only way to stop Scheffler from winning is by arresting him."
He hit a cop.
I know.
He hit a cop. Sorry, I'm all you golf fans and my father-in-law is a huge golfer, huge golf fanatic. But I'm sorry, you broke the law. You hit an officer, you break the law. So he's gonna get a slap on the wrist. He's gonna probably pay a hefty fine. He'll probably do some social work or something. Community service. It'd be nice to see him on the side of the road instead of a golf club, but he's picking trash up or sweeping trash. But you gotta follow. It could have honestly, somebody could have died.
That's the thing.
Okay. Yeah. And I'm sorry, somebody could have died.
Were you saying like the club owner or
I heard that the owner of the golf course bailed him out, went and bailed him out of jail. The owner,
even though Scotty can afford it, probably, but yeah.
Somebody got to bail you out. You can't bail yourself.
Yeah,
you can't bail yourself out. Like somebody call my mama. Call my mama.
I'll take care of it. We need Scotty for the ratings and everything. So, well, quite interesting. We'll see what happens on developments. People are saying this will get him rattled up, hired up for the tournament. If he wins, it'll be one heck of a weekend for him.
It will. He went from losing to winning because I'm sorry, you hit a cop, man. That's
and he actually won the Masters about a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
I think he had a kid this week or the week of the Masters. I don't remember.
He's a superstar, but guess what? And Rice, you too. Don't care you won a Super Bowl. You can't race your Lamborghini. You kill somebody
in Dallas.
There's been players that have actually murdered people. And under the influence, you can't do that. You cannot do
No,
that.
you cannot.
He's worth $90 million. Yeah, he'll get some. He can afford some lawyers. They'll take care of him.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, the PJ was going all over it this past day today. So we'll see what happens in the next upcoming days. So this past week, the NFL schedule came out, and of course, everyone's trying to see how many wins, losses, and what's going to happen in the next couple of weeks. And I pull up the 49ers schedule.
Aaron Rodgers.
I have in my notes. Yes, you guys open up with the New York Jets. Ray, what do you think about that? And the game will not be in MetLife; it will be at Levi Stadium, so no injuries probably will happen, right?
Yes, first of all, man, I felt really bad when he got hurt because that was a really blow to the Jets. And that ended their season right there. All it takes is one injury of your superstar, and that's done. I got us to win in Levi Stadium because I think he's going to be a little rusty. Can I request an English rugby union section? Rock loves rugby.
That's a whole different animal.
Yes, that is. Those are real ballers, footballers. I'm glad he's back. I got us winning that game.
Awesome. Here's the rest of the schedule for the Niners. Week 2, you got Minnesota. So you're gonna face a new quarterback potentially, or Sam Darnold, which you guys had him last season. And then you got the Rams. It's not like the Rams of this year is still gonna be the same as last year, right?
Yeah,
Probably.
I'm not. So New York, I got us as a win. Minnesota's, I got us a win. I'm not really worried about the Los Angeles. New England, not worried about New England. Not worried about Arizona. Not worried about Seattle. It's KC.
Week 7 Super Bowl rematch. Not prime time either, by the way.
Yeah, Kansas, and just so you know, I don't think we're gonna have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 win streak, but those are beatable teams. But it starts getting harder when you see Kansas City, you see Dallas, you see Tampa, even Seattle. I think, and Green Bay. I think those teams right there will give us some issues.
So that mid-schedule area, that's probably the toughest part. The beginning, not so much. I would think Arizona would be tough, but you don't think so.
No, I don't think I'm not afraid of Arizona at all.
Then you get the Bills on December 1st. So December gets a little bit tougher as well.
Yes.
Chicago, easy. I would say Rams is a winnable game.
Yeah.
Which is only on Prime Prime on like Amazon Prime Video. They get Miami at Miami week 16. I'm really looking at that game as well. You think it's probably going to be easy for you guys?
Yeah. Yeah, but folks, you got to take in consideration injuries, the weather, that can all play in. So this is all speculation, but anything can happen, man. Anything can happen. Anybody can be beaten on any Sunday. But just from what I'm seeing, how the teams are set up, and I'm looking at the rosters, and I'm looking at who we got, because we still got our boy Brock Purdy. We still got
the Rock.
Okay.
Rookie contract still.
We still got, don't forget, we got one of the best running backs, and that's CMC. Don't forget, people put some respect on our name. We didn't win the Super Bowl, but we got to the Super Bowl. So respect us, because I do respect Kansas City. And
then you got Detroit after Miami on week
Detroit is
17.
a tough team, man. Detroit is tough. They're tough.
So your schedule gets tough in November and on.
Yeah.
Actually, mid-October.
Yeah. And then that's when it gets cold and you deal with the weather, the snow, them hits hurt even hard, the rain, the mud. But that's football weather, though. That's football weather.
Exactly. So San Francisco, from this schedule, what record do you think they'll get?
Man, I don't want to say, I'm not saying none. I don't want to jinx. I don't want to say anything, man. I don't want to jinx. But I will say it will be closer to our schedule last year. So if you look at what we did last year, I think it's going to be close to that.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, and I do see you guys winning the division as well. Seattle's in a rebuild. LA is whatever. Arizona's in a rebuild as well. Mini rebuild. So San Francisco
long as
is your division.
As long as we protect our boys are healthy and our quarterback don't go down, I think we should be okay. I think.
Who's your backup quarterback?
My God, I don't even want to talk about it. Nobody. Okay. I don't know. I forgot.
It's no one.
I forgot. I don't know.
You know now that there will be a fourth quarterback allowed on the roster or third?
Yeah.
Because of you guys, what happened 2 years ago?
Yeah, and I'm just playing. We got Josh Dobbs. And Josh Dobbs, no scrub, man. He can play.
I think he's good. I think he's a great backup.
Josh Dobbs, hey, he can run. I think, hey, you got Brock. Brock can run, but I think Josh is a better runner than Brock. So,
do you think we'll see much of Josh this year?
See, that's the thing, man. He does good, and then he does horrible. You know, you don't know what Josh, because when he Minnesota, when he was playing with Minnesota, he was playing great, and then they sent them down there to the Cardinals, and when he went to the Cardinals, he was yeah, but I don't know.
I think.
Wait a minute, he was Cardinal. No, he was Cardinals, and then they sent him to Minnesota. I got that reversed. He was playing Cardinals because your boy was out, and when he came back, he was in this. They said, "Hey, you know what? Let's send him over there because Kurt's hurt. Let's send him over there to the Vikings." And he was doing pretty good. And then he lost his job. What's up, David? Thank you for the fire emojis, David. Appreciate it.
The fire emoji, David Wilson. There you have it. So let's look at the other stuff. What's going on? Week 2. I should remove this comment here. Week 2, we have Cincinnati, Kansas City. Something to look forward to.
I still got KC. I got KC.
KC kickoff on Thursday night. AFC Championship rematch. Ravens Chiefs. You got the Ravens, don't you?
You know what? I love the Jackson and Henry because they got Derrick Henry.
I know, man. That's nothing. You cannot ignore that.
But the only thing is, what Derrick Henry you gonna get? You gonna get the younger Derrick Henry, or you gonna get the old Derrick Henry? And usually, the players that at that age, they start to decline. You start seeing those stats go down. But he's a beast. So I can't wait, because that's a threat, man. You don't know if you got Jackson or Henry coming at you, and he can still throw that ball too. So
yeah.
Lamar's
good. Henry's the question mark. We'll see how he does. International matches. The first one in Brazil, Sao Paulo on a Friday night. Green Bay Packers versus Eagles. Who you got for that one?
First of all, shout out to my brother-in-law. He should go see that because he lives in Brazil.
No way.
He should check. He lives.
He should go.
City. He should go. I got Eagles. I got
and they got the London games, Jets versus Minnesota.
I'm gonna take the Jets.
Oh wow! Then you got the Jaguars, the London Jaguars versus the Bears.
I'm gonna take the London Jaguars.
And Patriots versus the London Jaguars.
I'm gonna take the London Jaguars.
And then in Munich, a couple of weeks later, November, the Giants and the Panthers. I think it's the Giants' first international game.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to say, because the quarterback for the Panthers, he didn't do too good. Like, he did horrible.
Bryce Young.
Yeah, he did. He wasn't that good. So I'm gonna probably have to go with the Giants.
Yeah, we'll see how the Giants do. Daniel Jones, question marks. He should not be starting week 1, apparently. I think he's going through a recovery from his knee. Let's look at this is a different one. Highest paid quarterback.
How's he making that much? No, let me stop.
Well, yeah, look at that. Yeah, Jared Goff, who got a contract extension this week, Ray, he's now worth $55 million. No, actually 53. He's $2 million short of Joe Burrow, then Herbert, then Lamar Jackson, then Jalen Hurts. Highest paid quarterback.
You got for me to pay $50 million, you got to win something. And Burrow did get to the Super Bowl. Goff, he's great, but I don't know. I don't know, man.
Herbert is apparently going to be great.
Give him some weapons. If you give him the weapons, he will do good.
And they got Lamar Jackson, number 4, at $52 million. And Jalen Hurts at 51.
Jackson and Hurt is great. The only thing is, Hurts, you got to show up, man. You got to show up.
You
got to show up. Yeah, but that's good. Lord, Goff making 50. Come on, man.
Come on, man. And then the Hard Knocks
Yeah,
Jeff watches, not sure Ray does, will be featuring
Yes.
the New York Giants, and
Yeah.
it'll be an off-season edition.
Looking forward to it, man. I love me some Hard Knocks at HBO, man. Behind the scenes, you get to see how the players live with their families and what goes on, off the season and all that. Guys doing the tryouts. I love it. Love it.
Ray,
Get the
if you
real
were in the
drama.
NFL, would you be training all year? I mean, like all off-season?
Yes.
You have to.
Yeah, I will. You paying me millions and millions of dollars. I will get a yoga trainer. I will get
A chiropractor.
Everybody, man. You pay me that much? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Here's a breakdown of the primetime games. The most is with the Kansas City Chiefs. Wait, hold on. Breakdown 6. Oh, it's 6 games. Niners are on the top of the list with the Cowboys and the Jets. Are you surprised with that?
Come on, man. Look. Niners, baby. Niners.
Everyone wants to see Brock Purdy and CMC. Probably more CMC than Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
And Debo.
Debo, Brandon Ayuk. We gotta look, man. We got some superstars, man. We just can't beat Kansas City.
That's the thing. That is your dilemma.
Yeah, that is.
And number 5 with the most primetime games is Kansas City Chiefs, of course, the Rams, Bengals, Bills, Lions, Miami, Eagles, Ravens, and the Packers. Not surprised with that. 4, Steelers, Browns, Houston. I wish Houston was a little bit more, but it is what it is. Seattle, Atlanta, and Tampa. Then we got number 3, Saints, Bears, Giants, and Chargers and Raiders. And number 2, Broncos, Washington. And Washington for Aaron, Minnesota, and the Jaguars.
Dude,
and number 1,
look at the bottom, man.
Bottom, the Carolina Panthers, 0 primetime games.
Wow.
But they deserved it, though.
You gotta win. You gotta win to get in.
Yeah. And with 1 primetime game, the Patriots, with which they used to have a lot, at 1, Colts also as well, the Cardinals and the Tennessee. By the way, Tom Brady is going to be broadcasting. I think it's becoming official.
Dude. I can't wait.
And Bill Belichick is going to be on the Manning cast on Monday nights.
Awesome. You got they're goats. You got I call them the goats, man. They got the rings and the championships and the accolades. Those are the goats. You got to respect them.
You got to respect them. Speaking about future GOAT, last night, Caitlin Clark is 0-2. She lost in her home debut against the New York Liberty. But hey, Caitlin Clark, give us some time. No rookie has ever won a championship.
No, man. I mean, good Lord. It's her first year. Did Michael Jordan win in his first year?
I don't think.
No.
But Dan Marino, rookie, did make it to the Super Bowl against your Niners, but lost.
Yeah, that's true. I hope she's gonna have a wonderful career, and she's a wonderful woman to represent women's basketball. So I wish her the best.
Ray, the ratings, the TV ratings are insane right now for WNBA
because of her.
It's incredible.
Because of her.
WNBA was a laughingstock. Now it's on ESPN too.
These women can ball, man, and we got not just one, but Toronto's got a team. So
San Francisco has a team,
and we got a team too. I will be I can't wait. I'll be rooting for the Valkyries, man. Representing.
Well, tickets are low. Keep that in mind.
Yeah,
prices are.
I used to, when I was in high school, believe it or not, I used to watch the girls play basketball, man, and them girls I was like, unbelievable, man, and what these women can do. So,
here's a trivia question that I got this week. It was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Which college did Jim Brown play for college basketball?
Who? Jim?
Is it Jim or James Brown? I think it's
Jim Brown.
Jim Brown, yeah.
Wasn't he Ohio?
Syracuse.
Okay, all right, Syracuse. All right.
And guess what? He not only played football or basketball, he also played lacrosse.
Ooh, wow.
He was all athletic.
Wow. Wow.
Anyways, that's your trivia question of the week. Predictions tonight, Ray. We got the Knickerbockers at the Pacers. Knicks are up 3-2. Who do you have?
Knicks, baby.
They're gonna win. They're close it out tonight.
Knicks all the way. It's going down. Everybody's gonna be celebrating in New York. And I'm happy, man, because they're hot. The Knicks are hot, but sorry, Celtics are gonna win. But yeah,
I think so too. I think Boston's closed it out. Anyways,
yeah.
Tomorrow, OKC at the Mavericks. Mavericks are up 3-2. Will OKC tie it up, or Mavs will close it out?
Mavs gonna close it out. You heard it, folks. Mavs gonna close it out.
And game 7, you said it already. I'm just gonna say it one more. Ask you one more time. Minnesota at the Nuggets. The Joker. It'd probably be them versus the Celtics, right?
Joker. I got the Nuggets. Got Nuggets, Dallas, and you got Celtics and the Knickerbockers.
There you have it. NBA playoffs are coming through. No Miami Heat, sad, but hey, we got some good basketball going on. Minnesota with the Warriors, San Francisco. San Francisco to win it all. You know, maybe with a backup quarterback. Who knows? What if Josh Dobbs comes in and takes over?
You know what, man? I'm a Niner faithful, and yeah. Let's go Niners.
All right, Ray. What is the best way to reach you to ask you? Hey, is the Niners schedule going to be good for you guys?
Well, now, guys, it's no longer Twitter.com. It is X.com.
It's official. Correct.
They got it's the X. So you can reach me, Ray3473 at X.com or Ray3473 at Threads. And my wonderful buddy, Rock, that's been in the chat room. We do a show on Thursdays called The Rock and Ray Show. And we talk about cloud gaming news. And yeah, just hit me up in my DMs. You want to talk about sports? You want to talk about video games? Anything? Yes.
And your next stream is Monday. What I was reading on Twitter.
So first, I want to say happy 50th birthday, Gigi. It is her birthday tomorrow. So we're doing a 90s theme. I'm going as a grunge rocker. I'm gonna be looking like Kurt Cobain. I'll probably upload some pictures. I may not. I'm wearing my ripped up jeans, my plaited. I'm gonna go grunge because I listened to Nirvana and Pearl Jam back in the 90s. So I'm doing grunge. And yeah, so I'm gonna take the week off because I'm gonna be partying, celebrating, and happy birthday, Gigi. That's my best friend Kevin's wife's birthday. We go way back.
Ray, how were you back in the 90s?
Dude, I was into alternative music. I was into grunge. I was into hip hop. I just loved music, man. And
you were still a sports fan back then, right?
Of course, dude. I was rocking Niner gear. I was rocking
Steve Young.
I was Steve Young. You know, Garrison Hearst. You know, oh man, prime time when prime time used to play with the Niners. Well, that was come on.
How many seasons did he play for the Niners? Just one, right?
Dude, we just needed him one time. That's all we needed, one time. Then he went over there to Dallas. But
like he didn't win anything with Dallas, right? Or he did?
I don't think so.
I don't think he did. I think he came after the whole 93, 95 championship season. So
yeah.
Anyways, if you have any questions about the Dallas Cowboys, you can reach us at sportscast.net and the Sportscast1 on Instagram and Twitter. Of course, is Dallas going to win the Super Bowl? I don't know. That all they did was Zeke. That's all they did. They're going to run out Dak's contract, Mike McCarthy, get a new coach quarterback by 2025. I'm calling it.
Not on Zeke's wobbly legs.
Zeke is not going to carry the Dallas Cowboys. That I can tell you. But there you have it. Sports-filled NBA playoffs this weekend. And, of course, NFL news. There's still some free agent stuff out there. We got Scantling. He's heading to Buffalo. That's going to be an interesting situation. You guys play Buffalo.
Yeah. Hey, he's a deep threat, man. He's a deep threat, and you got to respect him. He is a Kansas City champion. He's a Super Bowl champion. So, put some respect on his name. He's good. He's a baller. Which is
what Bills need. They need a championship experience. Anyways, Ray Sherrod, always a blast. Have a great week off.
You too, Santiago, and
Enjoy
everybody in the chat.
the 90s as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
And this was Europe.